Hej, witam na 104. odcinku Assassin's Creed Odyssey na PS5. W takim dziwnym miejscu się witamy. Tak czasem bywa. Tutaj kontynuujemy rozmowę z Ksanthe. Dobrze.
Who is this farm owner?
Laniki runs the farm for her family. Recently, it has been underperforming. She blames the gods and believes the land is cursed. But I wonder if she's too quick to punish her ilotes.
What does Zita need?
Her daughter, Zoferas, is as wild and headstrong as an untamed filly. Zita constantly prays for guidance, but I suspect Zoferas needs a more grounded hand to direct her.
What should I know about Damia?
She has two precocious children who rule the roost in the Agora. They reduce their tutors to tears and stir up the other age mates. She is hoping you can instill some respect in them.
What can you tell me about Zevskso?
Her husband is off training for war, and she specifically requested an audience with you for help with something quite personal.
Okej, to wszystko.
I'll find them and see what they want of me.
May the Dioscuri watch over your path.
To mamy zadania dla Ksanthe. Co mamy najbliżej? Najbliżej będzie to nie córka mojej matki. Lecimy tu. Spotkamy się w pobliżu.
O Ira and Aphrodite, please grant my daughter the virtue of obedience. Eagle bearer, you bless this temple with your presence. If I may ask, I'm having a little problem.
I'm not the problem. I'm a Spartan. You keep at home supervising farmers while I could be out in the world finding adventure. You give my brothers the chance to explore. Why not me?
An explorer, are you?
So, you're the eagle bearer everyone's been talking about. I hope you live up to your reputation. I'm Zoferas.
Could you please educate my daughter to behave as a Spartan woman should?
Okej.
If both you and Zoferas agree, I'll train your daughter to be a fine Spartan. Beginning with her physical strength, of course. It's the only way she can keep your household safe and prosperous.
The eagle bearer is right, Mater. Spartan women must be strong.
You can call me Alexios.
I suppose if the eagle bearer says it. All right. Train my daughter as you see fit.
Let's begin your training with running. Try to keep up.
But Spartans never run. Only cowards do. Why should I train in running?
Strong legs mean you'll thrust your spear with more force.
And yours do seem very strong.
Let's race through the theater to the entrance of the Dromos. Last one there's a wounded goat.
O nie, jak ja nienawidzę biegania. Jedziemy na skróty. W ogóle to Aleksiusz tak biegnie, jakby chciał, a nie mógł. No, wygraliśmy. No i co powiesz? Zoferas?
Glad you could make it.
I'll get you next time.
Now we'll race horses, but not like they do in the athletic games. We'll make our own course.
Horses? Why should I bother with those filthy beasts? We have elotes for that.
Horses are beasts of muscle and power. You'll never understand until you hold one between your thighs.
Well, when you put it that way, ride on.
Let's race to the bridge south of Sparta. Ready?
Ta. Zaraz zgubię drogę. Ona już mnie wyprzedziła, no. Nie mogę przyspieszyć. Szybciej! No przecież on sobie biegnie jak na spacerku. Dawaj, musimy wygrać. No. Soferas.
And that's how you master a beast.
That was more speed than mastery.
How are my lessons so far, Soferas?
Not bad. But why did you decide to teach me anyway? Don't you have more exciting things to do? Treasures to find, tyrants to depose.
Damy to drugie.
If no one taught, people would live alone in their ignorance. By sharing knowledge, we grow closer together.
I might like to get closer.
Do you have a suggestion for our next bit of training?
There's a place I found in the southern hills with a wonderful view. Will you go there with me?
I like the view already, but let's go.
So, does that bird follow you everywhere?
Icaros. Yes, he likes to keep an eye on me. Are you jealous?
If you don't mind being watched, I don't either. Did Zeus give you any special powers? You know, Achilles got invulnerability, Heracles the strength of a god.
If you know the old stories, you know what Zeus is especially good at.
You have that kind of talent. Just call me Pandora.
Hold up.
O! Piknik. No, no. Zoferas.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I think I'm beginning to understand you, Alexios.
Are you? Tell me, who do you think I am?
You answer my questions with such passion and authority. You like being in charge, don't you?
You might be right. But really, why did you bring me out here?
I thought we could continue with some more intensive training, Alexios. If you've got some energy left.
O tak.
Well then, let's begin our advanced lessons.
Piknik się nieco przeciągnął. Co powiesz, Zoferas? Nie uciekaj.
Thanks, Alexios. You've inspired me to train harder.
Bardzo ciekawe. No dobra, następne zadanie. Co mamy w pobliżu? Takie zdjęcie. Nic ciekawego? Tutaj mamy bezbożna zaraza. Lecimy. To jest w miarę blisko. Pożyczymy sobie konika. O, chociaż tu jest 300 metrów. No to lecimy.
Hello.
Ale dobra, nie będziemy po nocy robić zadań. Siadamy i robimy dzień. Tylko się tryb walki wyłączy. Dobrze. Dzień. Ktoś sobie na kocyku tutaj siedzi. Albo stoi.
Magistrate Ksanthe told me you've been having trouble with your farm.
Crop failure. It's as if Ares herself salted the earth.
How are the crops failing?
Blight. Few plants grow, and the ones that do are wilted and covered in spots. The gods would never let this happen if they were happy. It's my godless Ilotes, I tell you. You're a messenger of Zeus. You show them the light.
Okej.
I'll find out what's happening.
Oh, thank Zeus. My Ilotes, Tefta and Maron. They work the fields, but they do not respect the gods. Teach them.
I haven't seen other farms in the area with blighted crops. What could be causing the difference?
The grain grew in short and dry. Then the animals started to grow ill. Obvious signs of displeasing Persephone or her mother. Maron claims the animals have been poisoned, but I have no enemies to speak of.
What makes you blame your Ilotes for the blight? Have they tampered with the plants and animals?
They do not worship as you and I do. I thank Demeter for all she gives us at the end of each day, but they just reap the bounty of her hard work.
So, it's divine intervention?
What else dictates our fates? Ugh, Tefta won't stop babbling about the soil. Thinks I overwork my farm. Idiot woman. As if this farm hasn't been in my family for generations.
Okej.
I'll go talk with your Ilotes and see what they know.
Bezbożna zaraza. No to idziemy pogadać. Ale z kim najpierw? Dobra, tu bliżej.
Mistios.
Yere, your master claims this blight is the will of the gods. What do you think?
Sometimes crops fail. Could be dry soil, could be insects. It's a shame about the donkey. He was more crucial to the farm's success than the master. Or you, for that matter.
Nie, nie będziemy tutaj walczyć z nimi. Powiedz, jak mogę pomóc.
How can I make clearing the ground easier?
The hoe I'm using is falling apart. I have to fix the blade every few swings. Something more sturdy would make it go faster.
It's not like you're shackled to this patch of land. What's preventing you from getting a new hoe?
Have you ever been beaten so hard you lose hearing in one of your ears? That's what happened last time I went to market without permission.
Oh, of course. I'll look for one.
Okej. Motyka. Gdzie jest ta motyka? Tutaj. A w ogóle tu jakieś zwłoki leżą. Gdzie to było? Tutaj. To masakra. No to masz nową motykę.
Here you go. This should make digging easier.
You're all right for a stranger. Look, the water's tasted like a rusty blade for the past few weeks. Last time I had water like that was when I was downriver from a blacksmith.
Thank you.
A jeszcze ta była kobieta do porozmawiania. O właśnie, jeszcze może z nią pogadam, da się? Nie da się, dobra. O,
Mauled to death. May your journey across the Styx be a more peaceful end than this.
zatłuczony? Masakra.
Debris might be getting stuck in this net. Maybe the dead man was a fisherman.
Ale rzeźnia.
These don't look like the knife wounds of a man. I'll bet it's the metal from the armor giving the water a bad taste.
Świetnie. Muzyczka. Jak to zrzucić? Aha. No, ten to taki cięższy zawodnik.
Oh, that smell is going to linger on me. At least the river runs clear now.
Tak? Tak szybko? Już? A teraz idziemy do niej.
I heard that the crops haven't been producing this season.
Laniki expects more crops every year. The soil needs to rest.
So there could be nothing else causing the crop shortage.
I didn't say that.
No jak? Nie będziemy dla niej tacy groźni.
You know more than you're saying.
My stomach aches and it's hard to concentrate. It's a shame that there's no mint around to chew.
Where would I get mint?
The master keeps dried herbs up at the house.
You can't get mint for yourself because...
The master keeps all the medicine. I can pick and dry the herbs, but I'm not allowed any for myself.
To ta pani to...
I'll go find some mint for you.
Ta pani nie jest fajna. Ta właścicielka. Terrorystka. Zioła. Tutaj. Jest.
Here you go. The herbs you needed.
Fresh is better for my stomach, but since the blight, dried is all we have left. The back patch of land is riddled with blight like I've only seen once before. My old master lost his whole farm to it. I'll never forget this smell.
The back of the farm. I'll take a look.
Przeszukaj pole. Tutaj.
It's a wonder anything grows in this field, with all this mess crushing the plants.
Tu jest tylko jakieś siano.
The tanners in Kefalonia use something that smells awful to make leather. It can't be good for the soil. The earth is stained here. That can't be good for the soil. It seems like fire is the only way to be sure of ending this blight.
Aha. Dobra. To my to tu rozbijemy w takim razie. No nie tak chciałam aż. Dobra, chodź tu. Teraz ty to rozbij tu. No to palimy. Nie tak. O właśnie. Aha, to tu mi zabrakło garnka z oliwą. Ale też się zajmie. Dobra.
I can't believe I have to tidy everything up around here. Now I'm beginning to understand Tefta's anger.
Ale tutaj jeszcze nam zostało siatko do wypalenia. O, właśnie, jak wszystko to wszystko. Dobra. To francowata właścicielka. My sobie z nią pogadamy.
The disease crops have been burned and the river is cleared. That should be the last of the blight.
Oh, you truly are God sent. What was the cause of the rot?
Twoja głupota.
You were so busy looking to the sky that you ignored what was in front of you. The gods are not responsible for cleaning the fields or the river. That's on you.
What? You dare? Ksanthe says you are an agent of Zeus, but you are a false champion as godless as my Ilotes. Get out from here!
The poison in your fields is nothing compared to the poison in your heart.
Ale zadanie wykonane. Coś powie, szanowna pani?
Just ignore him. Zeus will recognize his mistake in choosing a champion soon enough.
Tam ci by coś powiedzieli? Bo już nic nie powiedzą. Jak tam motyka? Dobra. Co dalej? To były 4 zadania. Święte przysługi. Skarbnica legend. To jest bliżej. A to spotkamy się w pobliżu. Świątynia Dionizosa Kolonatasa.
You are the eagle bearer. Wonderful. Magistrate Ksanthe has spoken highly of you.
Very kind of her.
So here's the thing. My children have promising futures, but they refuse to learn and study. They think they know better, but they can't recite a poem to save their lives.
Where do I fit into this?
They've heard of the eagle bearer and worship the ground you walk on. If you related an epic story to them, I bet they retain it and impress their tutors.
It's an odd request, but I've been asked to do stranger things. I'll do it.
My children are waiting inside the temple of Dionysus Kolonatas for today's epic story. The subject is Perseus, which they should know well, but seem to forget all when questioned.
Perseus. I know his story well. As if we were cousins, both raised at the base of Mount Olympus.
Tak?
Do not fear. I will hold your children fast with my tail.
Świetnie. Skarbnica legend. Opowiedzieć o Perseuszu. Ofiary złożone Perseuszowi znajdziesz w świątyni Dionizosa Koronaty. Teraz czytam polecenia. Ja nie pamiętam mi tu o Perseuszu. A o co chodzi? Ofiary, tak? Dobra. Sieć Perseusza. Rybak Dictys uratował Perseusza i jego matkę Danae. Wychował chłopca i nauczył go łowić ryby, polować i jeździć konno. Za pomocą tej sieci łowił ryby, skorupiaki i inne morskie stworzenia. Dobra, tu się możemy poduczyć jednym słowem, tak? Drewniane resztki z Argos, fragment drewnianej skrzyni. Król Arkrizios kazał włożyć swoją córkę i jej dziecko do skrzyni, a potem rzucić ją w rozhukane fale, bo wiedział, że zabijając ich wprost, ściągnąłby na siebie gniew Zeusa. Co najmniej jak Mojżesza. Tarcza Gorgony. Perseusz otrzymał lustrzaną tarczę od Ateny na rozkaz najwyższego Zeusa. Perseusz mógł stawić czoła Gorgonie Meduzie, nie zmieniając się w kamień, bo obserwował jedynie jej odbicie w tarczy. No, ciekawe, na ile mi to pomoże. Ja tylko oględnie pamiętam mi to o Perseuszu. Dysk olimpijski Perseusza. Po zakończeniu swych przygód Perseusz zaraz po swoim ślubie wrócił do Argos i wziął udział w igrzyskach. Rzucił dyskiem tak mocno i tak szybko, że dysk wleciał w trybuny i przez przypadek zabił króla Akryziosa, wypełniając przepowiednię wyroczni. Sierp. Sierp Hermesa. Hermes, bóg pasterzy i złodziei, podarował ten lśniący sierp Perseuszowi na rozkaz najwyższego Zeusa. Posąg Zeusa. Gdy królowi Akryzjosowi przepowiedziano, że zginie z ręki własnego wnuka, zamknął swą niezamężną córkę w pokoju z brązu. Zeus dostrzegł ją i zakochał się w jej urodzie, więc przybrał formę boskiego złotego deszczu, aby się z nią spotkać. No to mamy tu pokrótce przypomnienie, czym jest mit o Perseuszu, ale zrobimy inaczej. Zobaczymy, czy mój zamysł się uda. Co dzieci?
Hello, I'm...
The Eagle Bearer. We've heard all about you.
Are you going to tell us a story today? Do we have to listen? We've heard it 100 times.
Yes, that's me. And yes, I'm telling you a story.
Tak. No, chwila by się przydała, ale weźmiemy to.
Let us sing with the voice of the gods about the exploits of brave Perseus and the noble Pegasus.
Opowiemy alternatywną historię, to znaczy raz prawdziwą, raz nieprawdziwą, w zależności od tego, co pamiętam, a czego nie. Tam było coś o złotym deszczu, zatem bierzemy to.
The great god of the sea, Poseidon, visited a mortal woman, Sarah, a fisherman's daughter. The god of the sea frolicked with her in the shape of a dolphin, and she knew his love.
Ugh. Is this a kissing story?
Relax, I'm just setting it up. Soon, Sarah gave birth to a child, the half-blood hero, Perseus.
I thought Perseus' mother's name was Danae, like my sister.
Yeah, and his father was Zeus.
Well, that's true in some versions. And at some point, baby Perseus fell off a boat and almost drowned.
Jak widać, zdegustowany chłopczyk opuścił zgromadzenie. Zatem idziemy dalej. Chyba tam było coś, że został pod opieką Dictysa, a więc bierzemy to.
A kindly old couple, Amphitryon and Alcmene, found Perseus in the sea and brought him to their farm in Smarpolis, taking him as their son.
What about his mom, my namesake?
Shh, listen. Hera was angry though, and sent snakes to kill the baby. But Perseus was too strong, and he strangled the snakes in his crib, revealing his godly nature.
That doesn't sound right.
There are different ways to tell the story, you know.
And this story is for the crows?
Dobra, jak tutaj dalej pokręcimy? Zły władca zapragnął poślubić Danae. To chyba to pierwsze jest zgodne z mitem. Perseusz, aby ją ocalić, musiał zmierzyć się... Teraz jak to było z Andromedą? A czy on nie miał zabić smoka morskiego, walcząc o Andromedę? No właśnie, nie pamiętam mitu. No to damy to pierwsze. Albo to drugie, bo on nie miał rozwiązać zagadki, tylko właśnie walczyć ze smokiem. To będzie dalszy... Zgodności z mitem. Zobaczymy.
When Perseus grows up, he travels to Iope and falls in love at first sight with the beautiful princess Andromeda. However, Andromeda's mother boasts that her daughter is more beautiful than the goddess Thetis, offending her.
Never say you are better than the gods.
Thetis proclaims that Andromeda must be sacrificed to the gods, or else the whole city of Iope will be destroyed.
I don't think that's right. Wasn't Andromeda an Ethiopian princess?
Hush! Perseus asks his grandmother, Tala, how to save his love. She turns into a manta ray and says, to save Andromeda, he must bring back curly hair of gold, fit for the king of the mountains, who yet owns less than the humblest Elot.
I don't know that riddle.
It's too hard.
Kolejne dziecko idzie sobie.
It was hard for Perseus too, but eventually he figured it out.
How?
He just did is all.
Chyba te górne odpowiedzi są prawdziwe, a te dolne sprzeczne z mitem, więc trzymamy się tych dolnych. No. Albo nie? Przecież miał przynieść głowę Gorgony w darze dla króla. O Jezu, co tu dać? Perseusz musiał odebrać złote runa potworowi. To nie jest tak, jak powiedziałam. Jednak aż tak łatwo nie jest. To jest zgodne z mitem. A więc dajemy to.
Perseus figured out what he needed. The golden fleece of the winged ram, said to be guarded by a monster who could turn any to stone. Luckily, Perseus was blessed by the gods, and he was guided by Athena's golden-geared owl to the monster's lair.
Athena's golden owl? That's dumb.
Sounds cute. I want one.
And armed with the vorpal sword from the mighty Olethros, he faced the snake-necked, large-headed, shaggy-maned, stony-gazed Katovlepas!
Huh?
Perseus avoided the Katovlepas' killing gaze and snicked the sword, lopping off the creature's head.
Ew!
He grabbed the golden fleece and wrapped the Katovlepas' head in it.
Katovlepasa.
Then he flew back home astride winged Pegasus to save Andromeda, who was about to be eaten by the Kraken. He used the deadly head to turn the Kraken to stone.
Wait, the what? What's a kraken?
Kejran.
Like a giant squid?
Don't you mean the sea monster Ketos?
Pretty sure Homer said, release the Kraken,
Dzieci
not
ubywa.
release the Ketos.
You just made that up.
Jest. Dobra, co tutaj teraz? Perseusz wziął udział w igrzyskach. Tak, to jest zgodne z mitem. Perseusz stał do walki z Hadesem i... tak, dajemy to.
That was not all. Hades appears with a pack of giant scorpions called Scorpiox and kills Andromeda and tries to kill Perseus. But Perseus throws his sword of Zeus at Hades, forcing him back into the underworld.
Wait. It's supposed to be Hermes' sick god, and Andromeda doesn't die.
You're telling it wrong.
In the end, Perseus wins. Zeus offers to make him a god, but Perseus refuses. So instead, Zeus brings Andromeda back to life because she was only mostly dead.
Wow, that was so wrong and so boring.
You are a sticky storyteller. And that story was poop.
I am sorry for your audience, Eagle Bearer. Though from what I heard, it did sound like you deviated somewhat from the traditional
Trochę.
tale.
Apologies.
Honesty.
Ale zadanie wykonane. Nie zrobiłam sobie zapisu, żeby sprawdzić, jak by to wyglądało idąc zgodnie z mitem, ale trudno. Co dzieci powiecie?
Do you have some more stories for us, Eagle Bear? Maybe about a chariot team called the Champion Ducks? Or a giant wooden rabbit used to sack Troy? I don't believe any of your tales.
No, o to chodzi w opowieściach. Dobra. Co dalej? Czy ja tam widziałam Kowala przez moment? Jest. To muszę zapamiętać. Dobra. A teraz idziemy tu i spotkamy się w pobliżu. Święte przysługi. Co to jest? No i mamy chyba ostatnie zadanie.
You wouldn't happen to be the eagle bearer, would you?
Me? Yes, I am.
Where do you know justice? Your hair must have been woven by Athena. Your body is like a sculpture made by the masters. And your arms look so strong. Strong enough to...
Strong enough to...
Strong enough to carry this basket to my husband Kalibos.
Ciekawe.
Oh, right. The magistrate mentioned you. It'll be easy to carry.
Thank you so much. Let me know if you need anything.
Where might I find Kalibos?
He's an important general. His unit is stationed in the northeast near the fort of Presai, down by the beach.
What's in the basket?
What any man would need on the eve of battle to win the respect of the gods. Please, Eagle Bearer. It would give him an edge over his enemies.
I'll help with your delivery.
Aha. Święte przysługi. Dobra, bierzemy. No bierz. Pół kilometra? Rany boskie.
This is heavy. What's in here? Bricks?
No właśnie. To ile ja będę biec? Muzyczka. No to jest za daleko. A przynajmniej muzyczka fajna. O nie. Za dużo tu tych dzbanów jest. Oni chyba tylko tu ucztują. No, Kalibos.
Misthios? Well met. What brings you to our camp?
You are Kalibos. Your wife sent me to deliver this package. I think it might be some kind of offering.
Zevxo is a good woman. She's gifted me with a basket fit for Dionysos.
Earthly pleasures?
Dionysos.
She made it sound like it was a case of life and death.
A deathly hangover, maybe. Boys, we're having a good night. Care to join us, friend?
Oczywiście. Ale zapytamy.
Are you sure you want your soldiers this intoxicated while in the field?
Intoxicated.
Oh, I must have misjudged you. Are you not also a Spartan? The only thing we're better at than fighting is drinking.
I see your point.
No to imprezujemy.
I never say no to good wine and good company.
I expected no less from you.
Ale ja chciałam zobaczyć imprezę. A nie tylko jej skutki.
Could someone pass the water skin?
Could someone pass my head? I think I left it farther down the beach.
Surely this is the after effects of the mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
I remember the chicken coop.
Kurnik.
I remember the farmer's field. I do not remember building a Trojan horse.
Co?
It was just here when I woke up.
We offer it to the gods for safe passage across the seas. Boys, let's move this down to the beach.
No, no. O nie! Enemies!
Wise use.
Teraz sobie powalczymy.
Not going to make this easy.
Pięknie.
I'll kill you.
Trzeba ratować chłopaków. Tam jeszcze z łuku jakiś strzela. I tam. O nie. Teraz tam lecę pomagać. Taki koń trojański. Porozmawiaj z Kalibosem.
I once boasted to a friend that I was a better tactician than Odysseus himself. Today I was proven wrong.
You live to fight another day. Learn from this.
Please thank my wife for her festive gift.
I don't know if I should thank her or curse her.
I coś jeszcze powiesz?
Hello again. After our experience with the Trojan imitation, the other generals have taken to
Odysseus.
calling me Odysseus.
Koniec dnia. A jeszcze jest tu coś do zebrania? Nic tu już nie ma. Dobra, to idziemy tej żonce w takim razie podziękować. Gdzie to ona mieszkała? Gdzie to jest Gerontaj? Ona mieszka tutaj. To my się spotkamy gdzieś w pobliżu jej domku. Tak, tutaj. Ty jesteś. No i co powiesz?
Thank you for helping my Kalibos eagle bearer. Is he all right?
To wszystko? Dobra. To teraz do Ksanthe. To też daleko, więc spotkamy się w pobliżu. A jeszcze stąd podlecę.
Thank you for aiding all of us in Pitana. Stories of you will live amongst us for many years.
I help where I can, but thank you.
A reward for all your help.
Na pewno słynne będzie opowieść o Perseuszu. Dobra. Co nam zostało? Jeszcze mam chwilkę. Taką niedługą chwilkę. Tworząc mistrza. To jeszcze tutaj. I za chwilę się spotkamy.
Μάλλον το αίμα αυτό λέγω. Μάλλον αυτό
You're new. If it's training you want, we don't just take anyone.
Do I look like I need training? I was sent by King Pausanias to collect the Pancration champion.
My apologies. I didn't realize you were here for testicles.
Testicles. O, dobra.
Don't worry about it. I don't exactly look the part.
If I may offer some advice before you get him, testicles can be difficult. A gift of oil is known to put a person on his good side.
Oil.
Oil.
A muscle rub. He believes it imbues him with the power of Heracles. Look in the village of Githion. His favorite merchant is there.
Winning the wreath is important for Sparta. You think he can do it?
The other day, he knocked out 6 men and a bull. And he only went to the market to buy fruit. That's why I had to send him to the island.
Where can I find your champion?
I sent Testicles to train on a small island in the Bay of Hades. It's good for him there, isolated, away from people. Look for the shipwreck of Nestor on the southern shore.
Can you tell me anything about Pancration?
It's a mix of boxing and wrestling. A fearsome test of skill. Champions come from the farthest corners of the world to compete in Olympia, but not all walk away.
I can't wait to see it.
Okej.
I need to get this champion of yours to Elise. I hope he lives up to your promise.
Oh, he will. Look for his camp on the southernmost island in Messenia. Good luck.
I should get that oil. Anything that'll make it easier to get Testicles to the Olympics.
Dobrze. To my się musimy w tym miejscu już pożegnać. Kończy mi się czas nagrywania. No i będziemy się szykować do olimpiady w następnym. A tymczasem dzięki za oglądanie. Trzymajcie się. Do następnego. Na razie, pa!